This time, folks, we're going to throw a tune on OG 7.3. Tune them up a tad bit more. Welcome to Hoss and Pepper Garage. So one of the first things we have to do is get our brain out of OG 7.3. So the ECU has one 10mm retention screw. It's right back here. It's got to be back there, folks, because there's no other reason or place to put it anywhere else. So it's going to be a little tough, I think. The easiest way obviously would be to remove the inner fender well liner, but having removed those before, they aren't easy either. So, well, removing them was fairly easy. Getting them back in was a bit of a challenge. So we're going to try to get that bolt loosened without doing that first. Worst case scenario, we'll pull the fender well liner. Well, folks, tried to get a little creative, but I think I'm going to have to remove the inner fender well. So let the fun begin. Alright, folks, so as you can see, we've got our fender well liner out. Way harder than it needs to be. The wheel well liner covers half the front end of the truck. Completely unnecessary, and we know who to thank for that. Anyhow, this is where we need to be. That's our 10mm screw, bolt, whatever. We're going to get it loosened up and get our central brain out of there. Alright, so we've got these two screws here that we have to remove. Get those pulled out. I know it's always 10 times harder for me for some reason, but damn, this thing, it's got this lip here that you got to get around the bracket, but because it's a manual transmission, the clutch lever is like right there, so you can't just, even read. I read the directions, folks. I mean, because I didn't want to mess up my brain. So, and it was, even reading the directions, it was like the clutch was in the way. So, man, I hope you got an automatic, because this thing was a booger to get out. Hopefully I didn't tear it up. All right, so we're sitting here. We got our brain, and we're following the directions, folks, because kind of like the turbo, this matters. So we got to take off these 6 little screws. It'd be easier if I had all my tools available to me, but circumstances otherwise.
No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
Is the movement for those who.
Alright, got the lid off. That's our brain, folks. So this is our plug that we need to remove the spunk off of, so as to get a good connection to our chip device and be able to toot him up. So we're going to get to cleaning on that. Alright folks, so we've got our PCM put back together. By the way, if you hear some strange smacking, that's the Hassenpfeffer pup noshing on supper. So anyway, so we got our PCM put back together. We have our chip installed. We've got our tunes loaded. We went with the Hydra flash, so we can hold 15 tunes. One of the main reasons why I went with the Hydra flash is I can change them if I want to. Not that I ever would with OG 7.3, but you never know. Plus, it has whisper mode, so I'm curious about that, whether or not I'll have to shut him off in the drive-through. So the biggest thing with these is cleaning the connector in here. So you have to, like I said, you have to disconnect everything. You have to clean that connector off, get the spunk off of it, so that the new chip can make a good connection, and hope you don't screw something up. So I guess one of the biggest issues with it not working, the truck not starting afterwards, is not cleaning that connection well enough. So hopefully we did that. Hopefully we didn't clean it too much. And now we're gonna go throw it back in the truck and see if we have a running truck. Okay, got our PCM back in with our Hydra chip. Now we're going to try to start him and see what happens. So wish me luck. Here we go. Alright, so like I said, we have up to 15 tubes. I've got 15 on there. I threw a whole bunch of stuff on there. Probably won't never use a lot of it. But we do have whisper mode. I'm going to check that out right now. Well, all right, folks. We got his tune in. We're gonna. I don't know if I'm ready to put that ridiculous fender well back in there yet. I might take it for a test drive first, just in case. We'll do that. See how he runs. Try a few of our tunes, and see what goes from there. And we'll come back and update you. All right, so folks, we're gonna ease on out. Chest our tip. Woo, lordy. We're gonna test our chip and see what we got. We got a little cheat sheet here. Which tunes is what, and then we'll see what we got. And if everything goes well, we'll call it. So one of the tunes that I didn't load was the stock tune. Didn't really see the point in that. So the most tame tune I've got is a 25 horse tow. So, but we've got some tow tunes. We've got some daily driver tunes. Got some performance tunes. They had all the way up to like 120 horse race tune, but man, I just don't really see me using that, especially with this manual transmission. There ain't nothing quick about it. So stopped at the I think I stopped at the 100 horse performance, which I may not even use that. But the nice thing about it is you should be able to shift on the fly and go from one to another. So we're gonna test it out here in a second. So we're on the 25 tow right now. It actually feels a little peppier itself. Could be in my head. Oh, for crying out loud! Oh, let's trim the trees and do block the road in the afternoon when folks is trying to get back from work. That's a right good idea right there. All right. So let's see what we can we test out. Maybe let's do the 65 tow, 65 horse tow. That should be numero 50. Shift on the fly. I'm flying and it ain't shifting. There it goes. Alright. We're on number 5 now, which should be the 65 horse tow. Let's see, give it the beans here in a minute. Yeah. way faster. Of course, you know, it's all relative. When you drive blackjack with the 6.7, you know, this thing even tooted up is still going to be slow relative to blackjack stock. So, but we'll take it. I think I like it. Give me something else to play with. It's just for shoots and giggles. I put so 12 is the 100 performance. Let's see what we got now. He's a race truck now. Oh Lord, hold on. Oh, son. Man, I'm throwing shit out the dash. This thing's so fast. Oh, man. OG 7.3 done turned into a race truck. Well, that's going to do it for now, folks. You know, we got OG 7.3 tooted up a little more, and you know, he's actually rolling coal a little bit. So imagine that. But thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.